Everyone, I'm coming in to talk with you, consult, trying to figure out the best course of action. I'll wait till you guys come in. I'm not frozen. I want to make sure that I make the best decision that I can. Where I'm at is after what happened in Pennsylvania. Happy Friday the 13th. Hi, Stu Shepard. Life is good. Thank you. After what happened there, weirdly enough, after surviving and making it to a better place, I now see that I can have more for my life if I want it than being some sort of public figure or even doing feet piece. I've also found out that I want more than I thought I did. I found out I'm a lot more selfish than I thought I was. Is it such a bad thing though? I was raised to believe that liking who I am and having my own desires is wrong, and that pursuing them makes me conceited. I don't believe that. Not anymore. I did. It's not. We often end up making worse decisions when we don't do what we want than when we do what we want. I made up all the feet piece stuff, and I'm still going to do all the platforms and all that. That's the plan. That's my plan, and that has to do with me. The feet piece, though, let me put it this way. People had said to me that I had been exposed, right? And I mean, I guess, sure. At the same time, I became exposed to myself. I became aware of myself more than I was, and how much more selfish I was than I thought I was. Now, the ways that I went about my selfishness, that's where it was piss poor. I also like who I am, and I'm not so ashamed of how selfish I am. And I'm finding out that if I do my selfishness well, it's going to be far better than trying to be what people call selfless. I mean, what is selfless? How the heck can you be selfless? What I can say is that I have brought more to the world, being myself, liking myself, and being what some people would call selfish, than I have trying to be selfless. I have brought more to the world acting like a conceited prick that's enjoying his travels than I did trying to be feet piece. It's how it is. What I'm angry about is that the people who called it out weren't the best people. That's what made it so hard for me to see and believe and understand, was that I had the nastiest people were the ones that were willing to say it to me. I'm grateful they said it, because ironically, while they're the ones that are the most kind of cast out of society, and they are like the degenerates, it's how it is. Guess what, guys? As much as I love you all, it is my haters and my worst enemies that ended up saving my life. And none of the rest of the people that claim to love me get the credit. It is the haters that get the credit. It is, and they deserve it. Because all the people that I love would not say it to my face. They thought I was the snowflake. They thought that I couldn't handle it. I wasn't tough enough. What did they say, says Bailey? You want the credit? They said that I was selfish. I have a good heart. I have a selfless heart, as they say in society. I've also learned that I'm human, that my selfishness is a healthy thing. It doesn't expose anything except that I'm human. And everyone deserves to be a certain level of selfish. It's healthy. That's how it is. It's healthy. And it's very positive when we're selfish in a healthy way. I'm moving forward with the knowledge that I like who I am and that it's okay to not like some people. And it's okay that some people didn't like me. I could tell you what the haters weren't counting on is now more than likely even the people who didn't like me are going to like me, because now I like me and I'm selfish. I'm honest about it. And I'm going to change the world by being myself. And I'm a pretty selfish dude. And I'm going to find a way to take that selfishness and serve society. I have to find a way to take how greedy I am and flip it into how can I amass what I want ethically and then use it. On top of that, as I sit here, there are a lot of people that I meet that want to be the guy instead of the kid on screen, right? They want to be the guy that runs the kid on screen. And I had adopted that attitude from people who wanted to be that for me. They wanted to be the guy that ran my life. They wanted to be my daddy. It was, creepy stuff. At the same time, well-intentioned, okay? Well-intentioned. I think there were a lot of people in my life that saw me as a young guy who has a lot of potential and was not living up to any of it. And I appreciate that. And that is everybody from Mr. Down South all the way to across the pond. I think there are a lot of people who saw that I could do something great, and their reaming me out is their version of making an effort to keep me accountable. And everyone has a job. And as much as I wanted to shut out the voices that I didn't want to hear, it taught me that we all have a place and a purpose. And that purpose has been served. And justice, as they say, has been served. Because regardless of anything further, I have learned some pretty hard lessons. And as I sit here, I see that my platform, delusions of grandeur, I see all those things that I didn't want to see before. Because I had the traffic and I had the retention and I had your attention. And I didn't want to believe that my content was that crappy. Because I got the traffic and the retention and the growth, I wanted to believe that I also made good content. And nope, I was just really good with marketing, and it is time to get good at content. And the only way I'm going to get good at content is when I'm the content, because I am some great content, no matter what angle you look at it from. And I have to live it well. I have to live it well. I could step back from the camera and say, it's time for me to try and get more. Something I was taught growing up is that we're always going to search for more as a way to lie to ourselves about what we've done poorly. And I know that what I have right here with the media and with you guys and all that I've learned so far, I have become humble enough to run this platform selfishly in a way that also serves you and brings you good content. And I can do that as long as I maintain my confidence and keep focused on it. Fee piece, as it were, unethically purchased, it's purchased. It doesn't belong to me. I have to remove it from my platforms because it's against my morals and my ethics. And it makes me someone that I don't want to be, to make that choice in pride. And I've seen so many men make choices like that, where they don't want to let go. And I have to let go. And I'm happy to. I'm happy to. Also, my content from now on is going to be about me and my life, and it's not much going to be about you. I also want you to know that in my heart, it is about 90% about you for me. All right. And other people, they can't relate to that. Maybe you can't relate to that. That's okay, right? We all have a purpose. And you can call this one big ball of codependence. You can call it whatever you want. I call it a career and a passion. I'm stepping into it because I love you guys. And I think everyone has a purpose. And I'm done running from mine just to try and create a life that I would love to be different. For someone else's sake. For my own sake, this is my life. This is my purpose. This is what I'm good at. And this is what I'm going to give you. Wish me luck.